Khaby is a TikTok star that broke the internet back in 2020, and I never thought I would see him in Fortnite, and I'm pretty sure most of you didn't think you would either. When he was announced, I saw a mix of responses from the community. A lot of people were excited, but a good portion of people were either disappointed or confused. And to be fair, I can see where that latter group is coming from. First of all, he's a battle pass skin, which means he's taking up a valuable slot that could have been given to an original skin. Next, he doubles as an icon, which many people feel he's undeserving of, and someone else should have been put in his spot instead. Finally, it just seems kind of random. I don't hate Khaby, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm some mega fan of him either. I found some of his old skits funny, but he wasn't someone I was frequently checking out to see what he was up to or doing next. When you take all these factors into consideration, it makes you ask the question, does Khaby deserve to be in Fortnite? I think in order to answer that, we need to understand what the purpose of icon skins are. Generally speaking, if an icon skin isn't a big content creator or Fortnite player, they're a celebrity, which means Epic is using their brand and their identity to attract a new audience. It's my understanding that Khaby is one of the biggest, if not the biggest TikTok star at the moment, so if that's the case, they probably wanted to just tap into his audience. I'm not sure if he actually plays Fortnite or is a fan of Fortnite, but regardless, that doesn't matter. Fortnite is using this as a marketing strategy to get new players into the game, or maybe even some old players that haven't come in for a long time. I also think Fortnite fans need to understand the distinction between the two camps of icon skins, the celebrities and the people who play Fortnite. There's a difference between when Travis Scott gets an icon skin and when Cypher PK gets an icon skin. If Cypher PK's getting an icon skin, that's more of a trophy that's being propped up to their pre-existing fan base. They know that if you're a hardcore Fortnite fan or a hardcore Fortnite player, you've probably heard of Cypher PK. It's almost impossible not to. But when Travis Scott comes to Fortnite, their goal is to attract the most hardcore Travis Scott fans, the ones that will buy all of his merch. They'll download Fortnite just to get their icon of Travis Scott in a video game. Khaby tends to lean more into the celebrity category, so it's hard for me to go and say that someone else should have gotten it instead of him. He's not the same kind of icon that someone like Typical Gamer or Nick-A30 would be, which is who I know everybody wanted to be in instead. However, I would like to ask you this question. Do you really think Nick-A30 or Typical Gamer should be exclusive to a battle pass? I think that would be an egregious misuse of their brand and their name, especially considering what they've done for Fortnite. Remember, if Nick-A30 comes out in a battle pass, you'll only be able to get him for the one season, and that's it. The other thing you have to understand too is battle pass skins typically get less cosmetics and features centered around them. Trust me, Nick-A30 and Typical Gamer will both get icon skins at some point in time in the future. It's inevitable. They've done too much for the game. If Cypher got one, I don't see why they wouldn't get one either. However, let's give them the respect that they deserve as icons of Fortnite. They should have skins that have a ton of features and a ton of edit styles that are something that we have to go out of our way to pay for, rather than limiting what they can do with their skins because they're included in a battle pass. Also, giving them the option to have their skin purchased at multiple points in time in the future rather than just for one season is always going to be way better for them as content creators. Also, for everybody upset that they don't have skins in the game, don't make the same mistake I did when it came to Cypher. Back when Ali-A's skin was announced, I was happy for Ali-A. However, I was a little disappointed that Cypher didn't get his skin first because I felt as if Cypher had done more for the community than Ali-A had. Ironically enough, Cypher's skin came out a few months later, and it turned out the reason why it took so long was because he was working with his team to figure out the best possible way to get his skin in Fortnite. The rollout that Cypher had was absolutely insane. It was probably one of the best rollouts for an icon skin ever. There's a good chance that he potentially could have came out before Ali-A. Both their skins were being worked on probably around the same time, but there were certain things that Cypher wanted to do with his. The same thing could be going on with Typical Gamer and Nick-A30 right at this moment, so please always keep that in mind. Now, getting back to Khaby, does it make sense for him to be a battle pass skin? Why didn't they put him in the item shop? To me, it makes sense just because of Khaby's brand. With all due respect to him, he doesn't really do a whole lot outside of the hand gesture thing. Like, that's what he's known for, like his funny reactions. As far as I know, dude doesn't play any instruments, he doesn't dance, he doesn't have any really crazy talents that put him out there outside of his funny personality. So there's not really a whole lot for Epic to go off of when they're making the skin for him. It's not the same thing as putting LeBron James in Fortnite and giving him his own section of the item shop. Khaby is an influential person in pop culture, however, he doesn't have the same cultural impact as someone with a greater variety of talents would. And to put him in a battle pass, I think is the perfect spot for him. So with all that being said, does Khaby deserve to be in Fortnite? Personally, I have no problem with it. I'm glad he's in there. I like his skin. I think it's a cool design. I think it was something interesting and different that Fortnite did. And I think it also made a lot of Khaby fans happy. I think the thing people need to understand now is Fortnite is not the same game that it was 4 or 5 years ago. Yes, it is a bit more commercial than it used to. Yes, there are a lot more collabs than there used to be. Yes, now we have more icon skins. However, that's kind of Fortnite's current meta. They're leaning in on the goofiness of them having every single person in pop culture within their video game. There's no other game on the planet where you can play as all these different people in one game. Fortnite knows this. They love being that game, and people love the game for it. It's brought in a new era of Fortnite fans that enjoy Darth Vader being able to fight Goku alongside Optimus Prime and Naruto. But for us older fans, we like the days when it was just a bunch of original skins. We had no idea what the hell was going on with the island other than the fact that Fortnite was just a cool game. And you know what? Maybe I should make a video on that, because I feel like there's a certain level of nostalgia that's just blinding the Fortnite community, but it's also somewhat helpful as well because it helps Fortnite keep its identity. I don't know, we'll have to save that for a future video. Until then, subscribe to the channel and check out this video right here. This should keep you entertained until I get the next live stream or the next video up. I love you guys, and I'll catch you soon. Peace out.